chilling in our snuggies.
Chilling in our snuggies, little uggies.
Boom chicka boom boom wicka boom boom. Boom chicka boom boom and a boom boom. Boom chicka boom 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 boom. Boom chicka boom 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 boom. Boom chicka boom boom. Hello. It is season 2, episode 1 of MetaLife, and this episode is with my girlfriend Bella. Over the last 3 weeks, we've been on a farm looking after goats and chickens and ducks and a pair of interesting geese, but the things that we talk about in this episode are amazing, although there is some other news that comes with it, which is the fact that Bella and I aren't going to be going on this journey together for much longer. The decision we made a couple of days ago was that we both feel like we have some places and some things that we need to do by ourselves for a while, and we'd love to keep going on this project that we've made together, but we both feel like we need some time to explore ourselves. And so I think that's a really strong message that a lot of people could benefit from, which is that people don't have to stay in your life forever. And when they do leave, you can take with you the memories and the things they've taught you about yourself and cherish them. And keep going with yourself. And if you are meant to come back into each other's lives, it will happen. And it's quite a beautiful thing. It's also something that you have to be quite mature for, so props to Bella and I. The things we talk about in this episode are awesome. We've got some philosophy, our story, why we're doing this together, but the thing that we don't have is why we're not doing it together. And it's something that is really hard to put into words, but the overall idea is that we trust in the universe, and we know that we're both amazing and we're both going to do awesome things, and we just need to see if we can do them by ourselves first. And that's okay. I haven't really spoken about her on the podcast too much about what's actually been going on, but we've known each other for a lot longer than just this episode, and even though it is the hello for Bella, it's also partly a goodbye, because this will be the only episode where it's just her and I. I've got other interviews that we've done together that I'll be posting, and they'll come as their own episodes. But for this episode, I hope you enjoy. Bella is amazingly funny and wildly smart, so have fun with the conversations, and I'll see you later in the episode. I love you. Ayo, this is one more little PS before the episode starts. Some of the recording is crackly because I tried out a new setting on the mics and we spoke way too loud, so it becomes distorted. This isn't an apology. Things will be imperfect always. Just a warning, if you are using headphones, maybe turn them down for parts when you notice that we are getting a bit rowdy. That's all. Thank you.
Are they working?
Yeah. You want to do lights?
Why is the light on, actually?
It's your door.
Oh, it's the door light. I thought it was just... Yep, I'm the culprit.
Alright. What do you want to talk about? Why are we doing it together?
Yeah?
Why are we doing it together?
Oh, great question. Because I'm really cool and you're really cool. All falls back to our coolness. Well, because we're both like trying to do the same thing. Like, but I just started my newsletter. And I tried to start a podcast a year ago and just let it go. So then I was just currently doing my newsletter and started dabbling in YouTube, but I didn't have enough clarity on what I was doing. And then you had started basically like a more actualized version.
But then it's ironic because mine was like further ahead, but then now you're the one that always actualizes things. Like I'm just like, because I keep, as I said, like running off the path and creating all these different kind of like with the fence, how I just rush ahead, and then you like pull me back and say, hey, maybe that's not the way to go.
Yeah, it's like what we was talking about the other day when it was like how I don't take action. Like I think about it too much, and then you don't think enough. Well, not don't think enough, but like not like
No,
because they both have their good and bad about them. Like I wait too long, and in the situations where I don't like I shouldn't wait, I just need to go.
and I don't think enough, and I just rush into it. So it's like I experience more failure, but you experience less overall.
I don't know. I think maybe like I do experience the failure still as well because I do things. It just like I mean I guess it would be less because I'm doing it slower. Like I think I need I don't know. Perfect.
What's that from?
I don't know.
I know
A
that.
TikTok audio maybe.
Perfect.
I like the little finger movement with it.
Oh, that's ingrained in my head. And now, yeah, I was actually thinking in the shower like this morning or something that we are just like the perfect team because of that. It just works so well. Like if I shut up and listen to you sometimes, and you
Shut up and listen to you.
I mean, yeah, basically, yeah.
It's gonna slide.
We get shit done and we get it right. It's like the brain and the brawn.
I'm the brawn, obvi.
Oh. Actually, yeah, because your arms. No, but like I'm just the brawn, just like oh, and then you're the brain like telling me what to at. But that wasn't the only reason we started doing this.
No. Because we didn't know that at the time. We didn't know that like
Yeah.
our dynamic was like
Goated. Yeah. What were your like actual reasons for doing it? Why did you accept my proposition to do the podcast, or all of it together?
sort of like what Christina was talking about. It just felt right and easy, you know. You know. No, I guess because lots of things. One being that I'd never met someone my age like doing in person, like online, like you see, but like I'd never actually met someone in real life wanting to like do the same sort of thing. And even not the same thing, just like
Same motives, same.
I guess so, because you don't need to find someone that wants to do the exact same thing, but I just think it was like an extra that what we wanted was to do and create was so similar. I feel like that was like that's really, you don't come across that very often. Finding someone with a like pretty spot on vision to you, like that's pretty cool. It's like, how can you pass that up? I also think a contributing factor was that I could see that you were so like unafraid of like doing things. You just do them, and I know that I'm going to create things, and I have all these visions in my mind, but I like get scared sometimes to put them to do it. And just seeing, I knew it was just the fact that you were doing it, and I was like, damn, gotta get on this boat. This is.
The fact that you wanted to do the same things as me was very crucial to wanting to do it with you, but the main part was just that you wanted to do something in life. Like you just had so much motivation and curiosity about life.
Wait, for you, are you talking about you now, or like are you talking from my perspective?
No, from.
Okay.
And that was kind of proven by the fact that we both were there.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that we were both on Bumblebees.
Good lordy.
Like that should be a sign.
Bumblebees, sponsor us.
They
should.
Bumble, as you would have heard from us just talking, is a dating app, but the Bumblebiz part of it is awesome. It's where I've met most of the people that I've chatted to on the podcast, and conveniently where I met Bella. Bella was the very first person I saw on Bumblebiz, and I instantly swiped left as she was... Or is it swiped right? We'll never know. I haven't used it in a while, but I instantly said yes to Bella because of all the amazing things she had on her profile, And if you want to network like this, obviously you can use it for dating, but the biz part is awesome. If you want to crack into the industry, whatever it is, it's awesome for meeting people. So jump on there, make a profile, and have fun with it. Do you find that sad?
What?
Or no? That we met on a dating app?
What do you mean by that?
Like, in the future, when we're at a house party, or dinner party, is that what it's called?
Oh, with to say?
Yeah, and we're like, oh yeah, we met on, and then I look at you, and I'm like, actually you take it then. And then what are you gonna say?
Maybe I just like leave the Bumble part out. Maybe like business app.
But what's a business app? They're gonna be like, what? A business app. Did you meet on LinkedIn?
We're like, yeah, something like that.
Something like
Something
that.
like that. No, we should be proud of Bumble Biz because we wouldn't even be here without Bumble Biz. Like,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
literally just on a farm in Byron right now recording a podcast thanks to Bumble Biz. And like, we met like 3 months ago. Insane.
That is actually crazy.
My life is completely different thanks to Bumble Biz. So, okay, dinner party. Go do your part and I'll do mine.
Wait, we have to lock
Oh, we have to
arms.
link us. Wait, so we walk in linked arms.
No, we're not walking in.
Oh, okay.
We've been here for a while. We're not tardy. So we're talking to a couple. The husband is a the husband is a heart surgeon, and the woman, she's a writer.
Oh, right.
Okay, she writes for the that's
Forbes.
a bit.
She writes for Forbes.
No, yeah, that's a lot better. She writes for Forbes, and so we are in Oklahoma. We got invited to our friend's dinner party. All right, I don't know too much backstory. And wait, no, actually, hold on, one more thing. And there's lychee cocktails.
Oh my god.
There's lychee cocktails just behind them, so I'm like distracted.
Can they be mocktails?
Okay, sure. They're lychee mocktails, so we're both a little distracted, and like, we kind of want to get this conversation over with. Okay. Alright. Oh, hello, Ken. Hey, Bobby. It's so great to meet you. No, James has told us so much about you. You both sound like you have such a successful career. Oh, where did we meet? Well, that was quite abrupt, don't you think, Ken? Well, basically, do you want to take this one, babe?
I will, thank you, Tate.
Tate. I just called you babe.
I was distracted by the lychee mocktails, I'm sorry.
Okay, no, that's
Well,
understandable.
It's actually a brilliant story. 2 words, Bumble Biz.
What is Bumble Biz? Oh, Bella knows all about it.
All about Bumble Biz. So, most people, you might know Bumble. Do you know Bumble? But you know it as a dating app. Well, let me tell you, there is 2 other sections on Bumble. Life-changing sections.
Sponsor us.
Bumble Best Friends or Friends, something like that.
BFF.
Bumble BFF. Bumble BFF. Thank you. And Bumble Biz. Like B-I-Z-Z, like the bee. Ah, too good. They have got the jokes and all. So, yeah, Bumble Biz. We'll both... Yep.
It's where people network for businesses.
Thanks.
So it's like anyone who wants to make professional
Connections.
they go into Bumble Biz. And guess what? Bella was the very first person I saw on there.
But wait, there's more.
There's more.
So, yes, eventually I matched back, but... Here's the thing.
Oh my god.
When you match on Bumble, there's a timer, an expiry timer. It's like, I think it's a week you get. So it's counts in hours though, so it's very intense to count down. We matched, no message. Multiple, yeah, from me. Because the girls on Bumble, girls can only text first. So that's...
Hold on, but it took her a long time to match, and then there was even longer where she didn't message me.
Yeah, because... I don't know what I was thinking, but it is funny because I remember when I added him on his account, he just had one photo, and then
Did it?
Yeah, it just had your face.
Oh.
So I added him, and then you know when you're in a room, and actually what happened to you today when the main characters that were standing out from you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like when someone just, you don't know what specifically it is, but you're just drawn to someone for some reason. And I ignored it. I ignored it multiple times because I'm like, I don't know what to say. I didn't know how to start the conversation because his profile was very minimal. I was like, how do I even start this convo?
I'm a bit of a minimalist.
Yeah.
Minimalist.
But anyways, eventually texted, and then Tate here was like, let's meet up right now.
No, yeah, I wanted to meet that night.
Yeah, but I had just gone for a hike, a sunrise hike with my friend. So my excuse was I am too tired. But then Tate was like, I don't know what you said, but you were very...
Oh, I said I was going to Mexico the next day, and that it had to be today.
Almost believed him for a second there. But we did it the next day. We did it. I almost didn't, It was something like I almost didn't. But
Why?
I was in... Wait, what?
Why did you almost not?
Because it was just like... Just anxiety, social anxiety. Just like scary. But I was like, no. Just do it. What really helped is, the MLM thing that I was getting introduced to. I think what helped gave me some confidence to come and meet you by myself was because I went to their like event and I got to like interact with some people there. And I was like in a businessy setting, so I was prepared. I'm prepared to go in and I was just like in my wanting to build people skills and communication skills. I'm like, it's okay. What's the worst can happen? And it happened. But I did it. Imagine if I didn't. Imagine if I let my anxiety get the better of me.
And you thought too much.
Yeah. Because I was trying to rationalize myself out of it. Like, it felt valid, the reasons that I was not wanting to go. But imagine if it's so crazy.
Everything rests on that one decision.
No.
But, like, everything is that one decision. I was actually thinking about this just before we started recording. I all of a sudden had to, like, go into my head because I was thinking about a theory. Thank you to everyone who's been supporting the podcast. I've had so many amazing compliments from people I know and from people I don't know saying that they're waiting for the next episode to come out and that they're keen to keep hearing what we have to say and what our guests have to share with the world. It means the most to me. I didn't even realize that this would ever happen, but it really does mean something to know that what I'm saying and the message I'm putting out into the world is actually helping people. So that warms my heart and makes me very, very happy that there is a community that is gaining something from this. So with that and the podcast, I hope what I'm doing is helping your life in some way or another, getting you to cry, laugh, or look inwards, because I think one of the main things to do in life is look inwards, and that way you can look out into the universe and see not just your purpose, but become at peace with the purpose of life. And even though it's a very esoteric idea, just to find your reason for being. I was just kind of switching through realities and like every decision we make, it isn't creating a new universe. It's like we're always in that same universe. It's just this universe is the one where you made every one of these decisions. And then so like the universe next to us, I would have moved my hand left. And it's like, wow, so this is like my reality. Like,
What if this is where you make all those decisions, like it's already decided what decisions you're going to make?
In my mind, the whole universe since the very start, whatever that is just a chain reaction, because everything, like the only variables to a chain reaction would be like free will, and what we call free will, I think, is determined by our brain chemistry, which is then just more chain reactions. Like unless,
How?
like all the neurons and that we've built up, and all the transmitters, and like our decision making is based on them, and so they should be predictable.
So you have no other option but to choose that because of all your prior experiences that have come together. You couldn't make any other choice but to do that because of what's been built up already.
Yeah.
So why do we feel like we have free will? Like I can choose. I feel like I'm choosing to move my hand to the right, but no, I'm actually moving to the left. Pranked.
No, but you always would have done that. Like, your mind would have gone through the exact same processes. Like,
yeah, have you heard that thing where it's like, there was like a study where it was your brain, like when you're consciously aware, like they go to pick up a coffee mug, like they're going to pick up their coffee, say, and they're not consciously, their hand is already moving to pick it up before their brain has consciously decided to pick it up. Like like everything's already firing in their body to pick it up. Like their body does it first, and then they're consciously aware and choose to pick it up. But their body's already made that decision, so they think it's their free will, but it's not.
Yeah, so that's like, you don't have a choice. Yeah.
But why do we feel like we have a choice?
With the conscious stuff as well. But then, like, I don't think we do, but yeah, why do we feel like we do?
So then how...
Because we're witnessing it.
But then how do you think... Because you also believe, don't you, that you can just create your own reality. But how does that align with that we don't have free will? If, like, simply choose something, choose to be different.
But me choosing to be different always would have happened. Like, if I was reset back to 10 minutes ago, I always would have chosen to take these steps based on my current brain structure.
That you kind of just born with it or not. Like, you can't... Not everyone is going to be able to change and make a positive.
No, I don't think it's like that. It's like you're born with some sort of foundation, and then everything you build off that, you always would have built off that. Like if I was reset back to zero over and over and over and over, and I had the exact same experiences, exact same life, I would always be back here. Like, I would have always made every exact same decision because of the decision I made before.
So why do you think that?
Just like, I think chemically, we're going to go through the same processes every time. Like, there's no...
So it's purely like physical and chemical science?
Well, yeah, because I don't... Like, because, yeah, then there's like the soul and if there's something else there. But, like, there's no randomness to life. Like, every single thing is predictable. Even if we can't predict it, it can be predicted. What in the universe is random? Computers can't be random. Like, it's really hard to make algorithms that look random. We have no free will. Whatever we choose to do, we always would have chosen to do.
But don't you think that, like, that's just as far as our human understanding goes, like, do you think that once we die, say, we're no longer in this human form, there will be a deeper level of understanding to it? Like, there's something more that we just, like, that all makes sense, but there is, like, maybe we don't have free will while we're here experiencing, but there's something different to the physical that we as individuals, or as a collective, I guess, even decided. Because is that free? Yeah, I guess that could just go on forever, because then it's the question of what even is free will. Like, is free will like our individual souls, or is free will coming from the collective when we all go, like, if you think that, like, I don't know, like, what even is free will at this point?
We'll see you next week on MetaLife.
Okay, so if you've been a loyal fan of Tate Donahue since 04?
5.
Since 05. If you were a loyal fan, you would have known that. Anyways, since 05. You would have been here since Cosmic Cookbook, Hallucination, and you were thinking, what is this MetaLife? What happened to the philosopher? This is another reason the name was changed.
Say it.
Philosophizers.
Oh, she got it.
I just think about it too much when I go to say it. I'm like, oh wait, I can't say this word. And then it just stops.
Exactly, you just think too much.
Yeah.
And then like, philosophizers.
Wait, you say it.
Philosophizers.
Philosophizers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Shakas. Yes, and no more. They're gone.
No, yeah, because HLN, Hallucination, it was the business that, like, I wanted to start this with. So I wanted to do HLN and the podcast and some other stuff. But then Bella and I met, and Bella said to me, "This is the shittest idea ever."
That is not how it went down.
No.
What did we talk about though? No, because it obviously worked, because we got it. We did it. I think the first meeting that we had, we left feeling more confused. We were like, we have no we made no progress. But that was a lie. It was just compounding, okay, guys? Even we even talked about things like in our personal lives, like what does our ideal day look like? Because you hear that, like Tim Ferriss talks about, honestly, all productivity gurus talk about building what you want to do around your dream lifestyle. Like, don't build something to try and achieve it, because the way you build something is, like, you have to continue to do that, you have to maintain that. So that's kind of why I thought we should talk about it. But then also, that's another pickle one, like a paradox, because it's like, start living now, don't put off your joy, like stoicism, be happy where you are. But a lot of people in business say you have to, like, you kind of just, when you're starting out, you just have to grind, you have to put in those, you have to do that to get it going.
Yeah, but I don't think they're trying to achieve the same thing. Like, business people are trying to achieve a business or wealth, whereas stoicism is trying to achieve a good life. Like, yes, wealth will bring parts of a good life, and I think you can definitely do both and accomplish both. Like, you can live...
you?
Not at the same time. I mean, like, either path, you can have a good life and become wealthy if you're...
Yeah, I guess if that's what makes you happy,
Yeah.
then that's, there's no right or wrong. But if that's what you want to do, then that's what brings you joy, then, of course. I see. Paradox dissected.
And then, yes, we got 3 sticky notes down, and...
We came up with fuds and fuds.
Fuds and fuds. Oh gosh. And then there was the pickle.
Oh my gosh, after... That's a different...
No, okay, yeah, so we finished that.
So why did we choose the podcast? Why did we decide podcast?
Well, because that was the most set up thing, and it was the most promising. Like,
Yeah.
it actually had the most essence. We weren't just going to make a psychedelic art account.
Yeah, because what we're, like, trying to do, like, is sort of like it's really, we use that word too when we were there. It's esoteric. It's hard to explain. It's hard to, I mean, it's not, but it is. It's not something simple like
Plumbing business.
Yeah, like, exactly. So the podcast was, the most tangible sort of way to help others, like, because we're 19, we do have limited experience and skills compared to most people in the world that we would. So I just feel that the podcast was the greatest way we could give benefit to others, because we are talking to those with more experience and knowledge on the topic. So it's just the way we could provide the most value, which is what we're trying to do.
And we are pretty good at questioning. Like,
Yeah.
we're pretty good at interviewers, so even if we don't know the stuff, we know the questions to ask.
Because we're 19, we do have limited experience and skills compared to most people in the world that we would. So I just feel that the podcast was the greatest way we could give benefit to others, because we are talking to those with more experience and knowledge on the topic. So it's just the way we could provide the most value, which is what we're trying to do.
And we are pretty good at questioning. Like,
Yeah.
we're pretty good at interviewers, so even if we don't know the stuff, we know the questions to ask and know the people to find. So at the end of our first meeting in Morayfield, I asked Bella on a date.
Oh gosh.
She I actually kind of said yes for her. I asked, and then she was like, debating it in her head.
As I do.
Maybe should have seen that as a red flag, but...
Well, we just met, okay?
Yeah.
How was that a red flag?
No, like, you just didn't even like me.
Oh, right.
Like, but then I just said, just say yes. And then...
I don't even know if I did.
Yeah, I don't know if you did. But eventually, we did go on that date. And so that was our third meeting. And for this, I booked a really fancy vegan restaurant in Brisbane.
Because I'm vegan.
Yeah, Bella's vegan. But then a couple days, or like a week before, she was like, "Oh, do you even want to go to a restaurant? Like, you don't seem like the restaurant type." I was like, I didn't really know how to take that.
You've been offended at first.
Yeah.
I said that because it wasn't just you. It was like us. Like, I don't really feel that that's something like us going to sit at a restaurant. And I mean, I'm sure it'll be a great time one day, but
we're not very...
It was just not, it was like, is that what you want to do, or is that what you think you should be doing based on...
Yeah. I should have been.
So it wasn't something that we came to the conclusion that it's not what he wanted to do. It's what he thought he should be doing.
And like the reason I asked you out is because you were someone that I didn't have to do that with.
What?
Like the reason I asked you out is because you are someone that doesn't like just have to go to a restaurant on the first
Right,
date.
I
Because,
see.
like you there's other things
How did
in
you know
life.
that?
I just got the vibe. Yeah, you're just kind of cool and you have all these different other values. We went and cleaned Brisbane for our date. So we drove.
Well, actually, it was a semi-business trip, semi-date, because we went to meet Essa first to do the podcast.
Oh, that was that day. Yeah. Yeah, so we went to do an interview off with a dude that I met on Bumblebiz as well.
Essa, the minimalist. We should text Essa.
We should text Essa. We still need to go for that drink with him.
Yeah. Lychee mocktails.
Are they even good?
I don't know.
Actually, no, if it's a mocktail, yeah. But then, yeah, we interviewed Essa, and then we walked around with garbage bags, and we picked up rubbish from the whole city. Well, not the whole city, but a lot of the
A
city.
lot of the city.
And we.
There was a competition too.
Oh yeah, which I won. You should.
I actually won. I had the fullest bag.
We did actually measure it on the night, and mine was just blatantly bigger. But,
I think he's lying right now, but it's okay.
She thinks, she doesn't even know, she doesn't even remember.
But no, we thought we were so cool. But then when we were picking up trash, it was Clean Up Australia Day the next day, so we just lost all our coolness, like doing this spontaneous thing. I mean, great
Yeah.
that more people would be willing to do it, but like it wasn't as spontaneous as we thought. Anyways.
We kind of just looked like copycats.
Yeah,
But
we
that's
did.
fine.
It's okay.
Brisbane's
It's
cleaner. And then.
Oh, okay. We were thinking about the podcast name.
Oh god.
This is where because we've been trying to think of a podcast name using, gosh, for ages we were doing like AI suggestions,
That was shit.
brainstorming. Nothing was happening.
Yeah.
There was.
We used all these different AI programs and put in all the keywords. And they were just terrible.
Alas. And we actually decided on the podcast name of Pickled for a brief moment in time.
The way we got to that was we had finished picking up the rubbish and we were back at my car and we were like, no, we have to get a name out before the night's over. And like Christina said, the fast, bad, wrong method. Like we just tried to get some ideas. And so I laid on the ground, curled up like a little fetus.
In the gutter, basically.
Yeah, and Bella went for a run up the street. And I was like rocking there, kind of insane. Bella was probably mumbling to herself.
Like I do.
And then we came back and was it me or you? Oh, the pickled. We just decided on pickles.
Because remember I always talk about pickles. Remember I said that's a pickle.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then somehow we decided on pickled.
It's honestly still a great name, in my humble opinion.
But imagine if. Welcome back to pickled.
Like, yeah, we thought that for business, in the business world, because I heard this thing on a podcast the other day, and it was like, if you're starting a new podcast, the way to get guests is, and you want to interview CEOs, like, make your podcast name CEOs Changing the World. So when you email them, they're going to be like, finally, my time has come. They're like, finally, someone's recognizing me. Like, and it gets them in, you know?
Yeah.
So pickled isn't quite the same, but because ours is so broad, like who we want to talk to, at this current stage, still pretty unniched.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a niche, but it's so, again, the esotericness of it. So pickled, it might not make them feel good about themselves, but it might be like, oh, I'm getting asked to be on Pickled right now. What? They would be inquisitive.
I mean, it is a niche, but it's a niche that everyone shares. Like, it's not a niche demographic, it's just a niche part of life.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I guess, yeah. How would you describe it? The niche? I'm just thinking of, like, on Spotify, how they give you, like, the keywords of, like, the podcast, like, health and lifestyle, or, like, education, science, cooking.
I'd probably say lifestyle.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's how each guest lives their life, goes about their life. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I'd probably say, yeah, self-development.
Oh, well, wait, yeah. I forgot that was a category. Yeah, okay. Self-development and lifestyle.
It's hard though because I feel like it encompasses like who we talk to. It's more than just like biohacking, like
Mm.
stuff. Like, well, it's not biohacking at all, but you know what I mean? Like, it's more than, it's the tangible things, like how we can improve our, yeah, like the mind, body, spirit thing. Like, it's all of them.
Yeah.
It's not just how we can optimize our schedules, our sleep, and ways to live, but it's also connecting to something more than human. It's a pickle. I think this is why we
Yeah,
came
it's
to
a
pickles,
pickle.
because it's a pickle.
But it's not just the how. Like, it's not how to improve mind,
Yeah.
body, spirit. It's also like the why. Like, it's showing people that are living a version of their dream life, and it's giving you a why as to why you should want to do it, or it's giving you motivation to go out and get your dream life. And it's also providing what's like, what, like if you are completely lost, what dream could I aim for?
Yeah. Okay.
And the how is like,
Yeah.
how do we get there?
It's like proof in the pudding, like talking to, and also like just talking, like that there's so, I think something for me that I want to do is like help people realize that there's so much more
Yeah.
than the like, yeah, like the societal standards of what we value. Like there's so many different people and lives and ways of living to be happy. It's not one way. There's not one way. MetaLife, the MetaLife,
The meta life.
the MetaLife.
Come live the meta life.
Yeah, but I guess that's why we came to MetaLife as well, because
Yeah.
this exact conversation basically. It's just,
I don't know what the rest of the history was leading up to it, but then yeah, so meta life. Meta means like something that encompasses itself. It's an overarching version of itself.
well, yeah, because meta, I actually thought of meta because I was actually in uni for 2 weeks, not to flex.
Oh, yeah.
She's basically Einstein.
Not just one.
Two.
Two.
2 weeks of uni. Yeah, that I was. And I was reading something about a meta-analysis. And I was trying to choose a topic. And I was like, oh,
Yes, you're still
meta-analysis.
in uni when
I
you're
was,
trying to do this.
yes,
Yeah.
that's full-time uni, mind you.
Full time. She was balancing.
But, yeah, it was, because I just saw, and I had to Google the definition of a meta-analysis. Well, actually, they were talking about it, and I had to Google it again. I'm like, what is it? But I thought it was really cool. I was like, this is resonating, because a meta-analysis was basically all the studies. It wasn't just one study. It was all the little studies coming together to create one big study. Hashtag MetaLife.
So it's like all the little lives.
Yeah.
Not little, but like
Individual.
yeah, all the individual lives coming together to form the whole.
Like, and how you were saying the web.
Yeah, it's like the web of life. It's like each node or like each connecting point in a web. Yes, it's tiny and
On its own.
yeah, on its own, but without one, a whole segment of it will fall off, and they're all coming together to build this pretty little.
Like when you walk through a web and you hit the one corner, and then like that whole bottom corner falls out, and then if the other three are still there, it's okay, but it's dodgy from there. Who knows?
And it's also like flapping in the wind, and
Yeah.
it's like, oh, what? As well as the interviews I've done with Bella, I'm looking for more people to get onto the podcast as season 2 needs to keep on going. So, if you are an author, I'd love to talk to authors at the moment. I want to see how the abstract concept of writing a book becomes a physical, tangible achievement where people across the world want to consume your ideas because of the message you're putting out into the world. I want to see how that progresses, and especially the early stages. But that's not all. I don't only want to talk to authors, obviously. So if you want to do an interview on the podcast, please go to the Instagram at MetaLife_podcast and in the bio you'll see our form to fill out, and that will get you an interview onto the podcast. So if you are in and around wherever I am at the time, we can do an in-person one, and that would be awesome to meet new people. But if not, we can do a video chat and get your message out there. It can be really anything, a project, a passion of yours, an idea you've been debating with yourself, or even if you just have a little query about life. As well as that, the form also has business opportunities. So if you have a project to promote, a business that you want to get the word out there for, please go to that form. I'd love to help you work on any project you're doing and build a community that does just build each other up, because that is ultimately one of the biggest projects that I want to create. So then Bella dropped out of uni because she's a baller. She takes action.
Yeah.
She's a girl of action.
And census. No. It was before census. I made the active decision. It wasn't census scaring me, okay? It was a conscious choice.
She did drop out on the day of census.
No, I
though.
didn't. It was a week before. I thought it was census. That's why I was freaking out. I'm like, oh my god, it's too late already. And then I realized, I'm like, oh no, I've got a week.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Well, yeah, she dropped out, and then...
Yeah, I dropped out because I can always go back to uni. I deferred. That's what I tell everyone when I say, I don't say I dropped out, I say I deferred my uni course, because that makes me feel better. I've got until 2025, peoples. Anyways. I just kind of realized that, I think it was something you said, it was just, like, yes, uni is a great path, and, because I like learning, it was cool to learn, but just the path of uni, like what I want to do, is not in alignment with what uni gets me. So what's the point of spending 4 years at university on a path that's not where I want to go? And the path of MetaLife, I like this path.
This is a pretty rad path.
It is a pretty groovy path. Like we're on a farm with goats.
Well, that's jumping too far ahead. No, yeah, so then Bella dropped out, and we started getting on the interview grind. So we'd sorted out what we wanted to do, and now we needed to do what we wanted to do. So we used Bumblebees again, sponsor us, and we found tons of people to interview, and so we got 4-ish interviews down, and they're recorded, and they're ready, or nearly ready to be uploaded.
Ready to rumble?
Ready to rumble. And then we kind of like stopped everything for a while because we needed to record this episode.
Yeah. And
we didn't really have any motivation to go get more interviews when it was just building up, like a backlog. And then we went together, so we couldn't really record the episode.
Yeah, because we live like...
Yeah, an hour apart.
Which is not that bad, but it's kind of a mission.
Yeah. And I don't have that money for fuel. And so we had to wait a while, but then we got the idea to fly away.
Fly away, fly like a bird. I'ma fly away.
Fly the roost.
Oh, I'm thinking of a good one.
She's got it covered. Let her cook.
It's on the tip of my tongue. It's just, I think it's what you said, but it's like, you know, when you like the nest, you leave the nest. Leaving the nest.
Oh, fly the nest.
What's the roost? What's a roost?
Like a chicken roast.
Oh, okay.
Like...
I don't think, do they leave their roosts?
Chickens?
Well, I know they leave it, but like they come back to it. Like, I guess so do birds when you say leave.
No, yeah, it's a shit saying.
No, but they don't, because they leave. Like when they're leaving, it means they leave because they go out on their own. They don't live in the nest forever.
Oh yeah, the nest one's right,
Yeah,
but the roost
don't.
one's terrible. Yeah. Sorry.
It's alright, we got it in the end.
I need to think about my saying next time.
Well, yeah, just a lot sort of...
Yeah.
Well, a lot happened. So we got a few interviews, and then in that time, it kind of fell off because...
The interviews? They fell off?
Personal brand. Like, the podcast fell off because we got distracted.
Yeah, we got distracted with a side quest. I just kept seeing a lot about personal branding on social media and from a lot of people. And so I wanted to try and start building mine. And then, so like the podcast was an ad for the future HLN, but then I wanted to use the personal brand as a sort of ad for the podcast because people connect to people, not to entities. So we got very distracted with that. I kind of forced it on Bella that we needed to do personal branding.
But I should have not. I should have been. No, you didn't force anything on me. It was my own act of choice.
Well, I decided that this morning. I was going to start changing that.
Oh yeah, just not getting swayed in my opinions. Just because. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to get better words to that. Articulate it for myself better. Like
Just
what I'm trying to do.
Stand by.
But I feel like I do.
Be your biggest supporter.
Love you, broski. Yeah, so personal brand. We got wrapped up in with lots of posting on Instagram, and reels really take it out of you. A reel a day
They do.
does not keep the doctor away. Puts you in a mental institution. Yeah, so what we were talking about the other night, basically the conclusion we came, so yeah. No, my brain went back, and I was like, wait, did I skip something? No. We were posting lots on Instagram rather than focusing on podcasts. #distracted.
And that's why this is the first episode in over a month or something.
Well, technically this is season 2. I think that's an excuse I was using in my brain too. It's like, it's okay, it's season 2, we have time, we can figure it out. But, nay, I've said this 5 times, but I'm actually going to continue what I was saying now.
Okay.
Our conversation the other night.
You got this?
Yes. Yeah, what did you think about, what did you take from the conversation the other night? What did you get from it?
Well, at dinner, Bella and I, was that the candlelit dinner? I don't know, well, never mind. But
wait,
yeah.
no, I need to remember this. Because I feel like I was sitting on the other side. Yeah, no.
It wasn't the romantic one.
No. Maybe it was the one where the power went out.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
And it was a night.
Yeah. And Bella brought up some important conversation topic. So after, a day of working, we were pretty tired, being pretty honest with ourselves, and Bella brought up a pretty obvious fact, which was that neither of us actually wanted to be content creators.
Yeah. Yeah, I fooled myself into thinking I wanted to be a content creator because I was seeing all the travel people, and I was like, oh my gosh, yes. And then I was trying to fool myself into believing that's what I wanted. But what we're trying to create is being present, being aware, living your life to the fullest. And I just realized that is not what stressing about posting on Instagram is not living life to the fullest meal. Because I felt like I was feeling like I had, whenever something would happen in my mind, I'd be like, oh my god, I have to film this, or I have to take a photo of this. And I'm like, it ruins, and if I do, okay, great, but then it ruins it. It takes me out of it. And it's nice to capture things, and I'm not saying not all the time, but just the fact that I had that little voice in my head every time something was happening, I'm like, oh, I need to capture this. What? Imagine going through life. Are you really living? Are you really living then? Okay, say your job was a content creator, you got to travel the world, but it's mandatory to film everything that you're doing. Are you even there? Are you going to get to the end of your life and realize that you weren't present for any of it because you had to be looking through a lens the whole time? And I'm probably simplifying it because you do, but just for me personally, it just takes me out of the moment so much. I couldn't see a way of making it work.
I think the only way you make it fulfilling is by getting someone else to come with you, and they can just film you or something. But then you have to pay for them and blah blah blah. But if I'm a 30-year-old woman, travel creator, and I'm going to a spa, I instantly have to whip out my camera, and then I'm just not enjoying the surroundings or anything, and I'm like, oh.
I like that
shitty.
You embodied a 30-year-old woman in for
yeah,
example.
This is what I've been thinking since that meeting. During that meeting, I was like, yeah, you're so right. If I was a 30-year-old woman, yeah, it just ruins it.
Yeah, you're not even.
Just ruin it. No.
Ruining it, man. I don't remember what it is.
And yeah, so if we had a little third wheel who followed us around,
Logan Paul.
Yes, in a non-creepy way. Yeah.
But even then, I don't know, you just know there's a camera on you all the time. And there's a human there filming you.
Yeah, no, that is.
And just something about that just feels like there's filming us, and they're just another human. It just, I don't know, something about it. And maybe it just feels weird, being followed by this, who's just not, why is no one filming him? Or her? I'm
I
like,
think you could get used to it though.
yeah.
Like after a while, like you just get comfortable in front of the camera.
But don't you think there would always be some sort of like little performance
Oh, yeah.
performing? Yeah, it
Yeah,
just would
sure.
never be.
But yeah, so we're not content creators anymore. We're just cool. But
Oh yeah, because I did like 3 months with no social media, and I kind of forgot that how good I felt in those months. So that, and then I don't know what reminded me of that, and just thinking about just yeah. And you've been on your Opal. You kind of started like recognizing like what made you decide to get like Opal and that all of a sudden, like to start monitoring your screen time.
because it was really high, because my screen time was like, I think the peak it reached was like 15 hours in a day. Like,
Wow.
that's fucked. And that was all creating like content and reels.
Yeah.
And I don't think that was like my screen time on my phone, but that was like between my phone and my computer, because I was like editing on my computer, but still. And so I wanted to, I've always been big on my computer, but not that big. And so I realized, oh, this is like actually bad. I don't want to be doing this, because like, first of all, editing videos that much gets really, really boring. So,
And we were talking about how it is satisfying to like complete the edit and see the creation you've made, but something about it is it's just
soul draining.
Yeah, it's different to creating like an art, like a physical art piece or something. It's not even physical, like I don't know. It's just different. I don't know. Maybe it's Instagram or short form content. I don't know. I don't know what makes it different because. Yeah, what do you think makes it different? Like, what makes it so, like, excruciatingly painful? Like, it actually feels like it's killing your soul.
Well, it's not much thought power. It's kind of just doing it. Like, yeah, you have to, like, think of which effects to put in, but, like, the effects are there for you. It's just like, oh, just having a browse, trying them all out.
Do you think it's a false sense of gratification at the end of it?
I think the end piece can be really cool, but it's the journey that matters. And with a real artwork, you get to slowly see like all the paint strokes come together. Yeah, so I didn't want to keep posting so much, and it was just playing on both of our minds that we had to constantly be recording. So we both said, nah, fuck it, bro.
Fuck it, bro. And
we have now decided not to care about posting on social media.
Yeah, and that was another thing, like
covers.
it's short form content, like
Yeah,
short form content, because you're just churning things out. Like you spend a day on a reel, and then after like 48 hours, nobody ever sees it again. And I remember it was you specifically saying the hashtags, like putting the hashtags, and it just took me back to like writing the hashtags. And then have you ever like accidentally not saved a draft when you've written the hashtags and then you've written all of it? And I'm like, is this how I want to be spending my life, writing hashtags for a post that nobody's going to see? Like,
yeah.
And I'm just like, what even am I doing? Like, it just felt so inauthentic. Like, what is this? And because I thought I was chasing like an illusion, I don't know, like crazy.
But you can still go follow us at Tate Donahue.
No, just email us.
Yeah.
Join our mail list.
Oh yeah, join our mailing list. It's in Bella's Instagram bio.
No, we'll put it in the link in the show notes.
But it's also in my bio. Might as well follow me while you're
I was
there.
thinking that, like, what I was thinking that, I'm like, what if one of your videos randomly blew up and you got like millions of followers? Would you go back to posting every day?
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Well, no, like if it.
Fake.
No. I would change it. I would do like less videos but higher quality. So I'd like.
How would you make? Just because you have millions of followers doesn't mean you're now suddenly rich.
No, yeah, true. No, I wouldn't go back. I just realized that nothing would actually be different.
I know, right? It's crazy.
Wow. Once we've edited this episode, posted it, then Bella's got her episode, and we've got a ton more coming. And then we're gonna start looking for people to interview again.
Yes.
In and around northern New South Wales, the Northern Rivers, if you will.
Northern Rivers.
So if you want to be on MetaLife, go to my Instagram bio. Oh, actually, no, not my.
No, just link in the show notes. Everything's linked in the show notes.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we've got a form in the show notes that you can fill out if you want to have an interview. It can be about anything. I didn't really realize this many people wanted to be on podcast, but.
No, but what is MetaLife doing? Like, what is the goal? Why should people listen to MetaLife?
This is actually a thing I've struggled with, and I think a lot of self-help businesses struggle with. It's like there's no way for a self-help business to actually convince customers, like to bring customers in. Like, yes, you can do all you want to attract the ones that want your product, like, and stop them from going to other companies or podcasts or whatever. But there's nothing that you can do to someone who doesn't want to self-help to make them self-help.
Yeah, remember we were talking about that? Like, we're talking about our ideal client on the first meeting.
Yeah,
We were
yeah,
like,
yeah.
are we aiming for the people that are already on the journey of the spiritual, whatever, self-help journey, or however you want to call it? Or is it the people that aren't there yet, like who we were when we needed that sort of? But
I just think it happens in your own time.
yeah, you can't
And
make it.
it's also hard to reach out to people that aren't interested in a subject, because that's just like one minus a tiny little proportion. It's just everyone else. So yeah, I think if you're listening to MetaLife, you probably have an interest in self-development and in like a curiosity for the world.
Yeah, definitely curious. If you're curious about
Yeah.
the world, life, not even just the world, life, what life is, our existence, this pickle of a thing called life. What do you want to talk about? Like, what's...
The fundamental attribution error. Basing people, judging people off their intentions, not their actions. I just think judging people off their actions, you don't get to see what they're actually thinking, and it makes you a lot more hateful of a person, which you don't have to be. You can just be a loving person. And even further, you don't have to judge people at all, and you can just see what they're doing as a curious little activity. And that's called absurdism, and I think that's what I like most, absurdism. I think just embracing the weirdness.
It is freeing.
Yeah, and just not having to question everything, and not judging everything, and just letting it exist and happen, and being fine with absolutely whatever result comes, because in the end it will be okay. Maybe just life. I just want to talk about, like the patterns of life, the weirdness of life, how to deal with life.
Yeah, how to deal with life.
Oh yeah, Bella can talk about that one. And what do you want to talk about?
See, I find it's a good question. Something I've been contending with is the physical world, and like, okay, this is really specific, but like 8 hours sleep per se, like optimizing your sleep. But then you were talking about the other day about the artist. Who was it?
Oh, Leonardo da Vinci.
Leonardo da Vinci, like doing 15-minute sleep increments, and he lived till old and was a too old. He lived till he was old and was a brilliant and did amazing things. So I'm like, what is this like current obsession with longevity and life optimizing? Like, is it all in your mind? Like, is it real? Like, because there is science for it, but then there's things like that, which is, and I swear before I knew that I should be getting a certain amount of sleep and I should be optimizing my sleep to just live a better life, I swear I could get less sleep and be fine. But now that I know, when I get less sleep, I'm like, I try and tell myself, it's okay, I'll be fine. I still feel like shit. And I'm like, what is happening? Like,
it's kind of like ignorance is bliss. Like,
oh gosh, maybe, real.
You should have just stayed ignorant.
But I guess maybe it's just I didn't know, and it was just that like little external force that was coming to sweep me under eventually if I continued on that cycle.
But so you want to talk about more than just sleep?
Oh yeah, no, I don't want to talk about sleep. This was just like what I've been contending with in my mind.
Oh, right.
Like, how do you just like between the physical and like science and stuff, and then just what's in the mind?
What's going on?
I guess that's also science, but like what you're making, like the stories you put the things. Like what is truth? Because
what's real?
Because I think a lot of like what's real? Gosh, gosh, that's what I mean. Like, what is real?
This will definitely be a talking topic.
Oh, because I like things. I like being in the physical world, and I think that's how I got. No, but then the other night how we were talking about how I changed my life so much, like doing the quote unquote good things, and I still like out having existential crises and dread. So it's like, does it even help?
Yeah, is there actually something going on that you can't control?
No free will. I'm just meant to be insane.
Que sera, sera.
No, because I do like talking about, like what you're saying, just like mindset, life, trying to understand it, but also like not trying to understand it, just trying to be what it's like. It's like a balancing thing, like
Yeah.
trying to like uncover more to life that you don't see, like the hidden layers of life that you can't yet see, but then also just being where you are, being present, being with what is, and finding joy in that. I think through doing the podcast, we'll be able to get more clarity on this and actually answer with validity. I made that word up. I know it's a real word, but I don't think I used it in the right context. With clarity, we'll just go with that. I heard Rich Roll say validity, so now I have to say it, of course.
Yeah.
Obvi.
But, I mean,
I
yeah.
love you, Rich Roll.
Oh my god. That was like the cheekiest thing I've ever seen. You're like, do it again.
Quick, you have to box us with your dudes.
She's crying.
Because you gassed me.
That was still the cheekiest thing ever. I love you, Rachel.
Who do you love? Go give someone you love a shout out that might hear this.
I love you, Jim Carrey.
Oh, that's a good one. I love you too, Jim. Can I steal this? We both love you. Who's someone we both love? Someone we both like. We love you, Ziggy and Bales. Oh, and Pietra.
Actually, yeah, Ziggy and Bales. Bales, if you're listening to this, I love you. They're our dogs. No, yeah, but yeah, we'll figure it out. And if you have anything you want to talk to us about, go to that form, and we'd love to figure some stuff
Yeah, it's
out.
hard to say what we want to talk about because I want to talk to and like learn about new things. Like the lady we talked to today at the markets about the EMF.
Electromagnetic frequencies.
Yeah, that's the one. Like I had no interest in that, but hearing her talk about it and being interested. If you're passionate about something, I think it's basically just want to talk to people that have passion of something they want to talk about and.
Just not quantitative finances, please.
Oh, I'd be into that. Something to learn from everyone.
Alright, never mind.
Basically just finding the reflections and things to extract and implement in your own life from everyone.
Just before we end the episode, I want to jump in. Bella's going to give the outro in a second, but thank you for listening to this episode of MetaLife. I just wanted to give some credit to Shane Ivers. He is the creator of most of the music that I used for this episode, and most of the music that I'll be using from now on. He has a completely free website, which I'll link below, which has royalty-free music, and you don't have to pay a cent. Obviously, there is the opportunity to support him in the awesome work he's doing, but I just wanted to pay some love to him because he really is sticking to his morals and doing what he thinks is best. So thank you, Shane, and I hope you enjoyed his music, and it'll be all the music from now on. Every week I try and put out an interview or an episode about us talking about something that does something good for you, whether it is make you look inwards and have a little cry, or realize that life is worth living. That's the goal that I'm aiming for. This episode is an emotional one for me. I've had to record this a few times to avoid crying, but I hope you appreciate what Bella's given us today and what she'll give us in the next few episodes with the interviews, and just to know that even though people don't always stay in your life forever, firstly, there's always the opportunity that they come back, but secondly, there's always something positive to take away from a relationship. And as hard as it is, to focus on the good things. The good memories, but also the actual benefits that it gave you in the long run, and the things it's taught you about yourself and life. Thank you so much for listening. My name is Tate Donahue, you can check us out on Instagram at MetaLife_podcast and my account at Tate Donahue, Donohoe, for everyone who thinks it's spelt with a U. It's not. I love you all. Here's Bella for the end of it, and I'll see you next week on the MetaLife podcast.
I feel like there was something else we needed to say,
Oh.
but I don't remember what it is. We chilling in our snuggies.
Little Uggies. Holy
Boom chicka boom boom wicka boom boom. Boom chicka boom boom and a boom boom. Boom chicka boom 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 boom. Boom chicka boom 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 boom. Boom chicka boom.
We out.
how, like.
It's gonna make me gulp and
Oh,
you're
okay.
gonna be talking.